Next up is the industry category. Speaking on behalf of the industry category, Corey Alley.
Yeah, that's me. All I do is push buttons on it. No, but first I'd like to congratulate everybody being honored for their contributions and achievements. It's a long time coming and well deserved for everyone. So give yourselves a round of applause. I've been lucky to be not just in the industry, but I did racing. I raced for 10 years and then working profile for another 35. So that's 45 years of pretty much non-stop BMX, bicycle industry stuff. So I know a lot, know a bit. Not as much as Rain Man, BMX, Bill Prince, but close to it. First off, I'm going to talk about both. I'm going to talk about the industry and what it's taken us to make it through to this time right now, and also a little bit about racing too, because I've got some funny stories about it. First off, my father started Profile BMX in 1980. Profile itself was actually started in 1968, so if you do the math, it is 57 years. So we've been making bicycle parts for 45, in business for 57, so probably doing something right. And when I look back at that, I go, well, it's kind of like, what are we doing? Because there's been a lot of hard times, not just for the bicycle industry, all different industries, but what we've kind of figured out, and not just us, look at Jeff DeVido from JD Cycle, MCS, he's done it right. The Morrisons, J&R Bike, they've done it right. Brian Felt, he's done it right. So, we're not the only ones, people figured it out. But what it is, I think, is that you gotta find your niche, you gotta find your lane, and you gotta stick with it. You have to not get over-ambitious. Ambition's good, but too much ambition can cause you problems. You got to be able to do, I go to work every day and I do whatever it takes. I don't want to push everything off onto somebody else. And fortunately at Profile, we are very fortunate. We have so many great people there that have been there such a long time. And they live BMX, they live the bicycle industry. And that's a big part of it too. Like I said, you got to love what you do, and we do. So, want to thank a lot Matt Copeland, Gus Lanzilotta, and of course my parents, Jim and Nancy Alley, who've been there the whole way and are still there every day, as well as my sister Justine, she is there every day. My nephews, Logan, Jesse, Max, they work there as well. So it's not just one generation, it's 3 generations of Profile right now. So we are actually keeping it going, no slowing down yet. But as working at Profile, over time, I kind of think about it, I wind up almost not realizing how fortunate I am, or what, I take things for granted. But like the other day, I get an email from somebody, hey, my kid and I, we found this bike at a garage sale. What year is it? We're going to restore it and stuff like that. And that's awesome. I go, I'm going to try. And I looked at it. Actually, it was a 1982 Profile, has straight forks that didn't have a bar. It's pretty rare. You got a good find there. But stuff like that, what keeps me going. And like I said, everything I take for granted, but some things like that make me realize how fortunate I am and how well respected we are. You do the same thing every day and you kind of lose track of that. But what I have learned is that whatever there's a lot that goes into what we do that we take for granted also. When I was a little kid, we'd go to the races and then wouldn't think of a single thing besides just going to races. But there's so much that goes into that. There's the operators, the promoters, the parents taking the time to do that. Never thought about that. Till you actually get to be an adult where you actually realize that and appreciate that, which is what a lot of people here are being honored for, and I appreciate that. Thank you. The other thing, as being a racer, I am very lucky to been involved with so many great people. I looked at the people on this list getting awards tonight and go, oh my gosh, I have so much history with all of those people. But there's a few I want to just, like, we got Termite Hudson. I've been around, he's actually been part of like the Profile family, but he still is. We see him all the time. And then we got, a lot of times, like, when I first started racing, it was 1979. It's actually funny, the first race I ever raced was in Bradenton here. I forget where the track even was, but I know it was Bradenton. And then from then on, my father Jim started getting Profile, started building the name, we started having a team, and everything just seemed to explode after that. We actually wound up going on the road, and this is where I got really fortunate as far as like getting to know BMX, is when I started seeing all these people that we look up to now. Shelby James, his dad Rocky James, bless him, he actually drove us around for all the NBL Nationals during the summer, and we had, I'm gonna actually name them. We had Jamie Burrows, who's passed, he was Profile. We had Ronnie Walker, we had Shelby James, Johnny Turner, and who else? Bill Madden, that's right. But but learning, like going through all that and going through the races and stuff like that, it's just like, that's what kind of shaped the person that I am. It's like, hard work pays off. And then, in the end, when you actually, but after that, the racing itself, I feel that during the heyday was the mid-'80s. And then during that time, so many Florida racers were almost ignored, you could say. They were actually all West Coasters. Because all the West Coast magazines, all the media was based out of there. So Florida seemed to get ignored. So that's what's so great about this, is that we are being honored tonight and giving our recognition. And I told Termite, actually it's funny, the other day, we actually would debate sometimes, who's the fastest BMX racer you've ever seen? No, think about it for a second. We would go back and forth, and then you'd have like your, oh, Gary Ellis. And I would always say like Steve Veltman. And then they would come up, and then like one day we were going, Termite. Termite, I think I know. We've been forgetting someone. I go, she goes, who? And I go, he was raced on Eagle Snacks with you. And he goes, who's that? I go, South Florida. He goes, Vince Asbury. And I go, yes, that is it, Vince Asbury. Probably one of the fastest people I've ever seen around the bicycle. So congratulations, Vince. And again, everyone, thank you for Florida BMX Foundation for putting this together and making this possible, because everybody here, they deserve their recognition. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. If I could ask all of our industry inductees to come on down. Just a reminder, silent auction's going on until the end of the ceremony. I think we're going to take a break here in a little bit, give you 10 minutes to stretch your legs and finish up the silent auction, but give us a second here. All right, our industry inductees. All right, to start off with, our guest speaker, Corey. Congratulations. Got your picture? Hop off, get your picture taken with Alice. That's the $1 million photo. Jim and Nancy now. Congratulations. Oh boy, if I had my glasses on. Ron Cann. No one's here for Ron. Jeff DeVido. Congratulations. Brian Fell. In the Hall of Fame, congratulations. Still Grad. Nobody here. Gus Lanzilotta. Kirk Morrison. And Lynn Swoope.